still love that theme tune, and especially the drop 5 seconds in. My name's Matt. It is lovely to have your company this morning. A very, very good morning to you, and welcome again if you're a regular viewer to Shop on TV here live on ITV1 and of course STV as well. ShopOnTV.co.uk of course is our website where you will see all of our wide extensive range, including a full marketplace of things you never maybe knew existed. However, we are here with one of our best selling mops with the incredible deal of the price that it's on for this morning. It's an incredible saving. $99.99 is your Shop on TV price, or $35.65 in 3 payments on PayPal Pay in 3 for the incredible Optimus 3 mop. It comes with so much. It's been double patented as well, because you've got the patent in the handle and also in the mop head itself. The price, when you shop around and do your own research as well, should bring you home to shopontv.co.uk, because that price, we're pretty certain, is a current beating price at $99.99. Factor in your postage and packaging, split the price in 3, and that's your PayPal Pay in 3, and your item number is on screen in the usual place that you'd find it in the world of shop. It is up there, 651541 to order now. Now look at the price on it at $99.99. Before we see it in action, we will see it in action in just a second, but we've done a bit of shopping around for you. Advancedhomewares.co.uk, $199.98. Onbuy.com, $179.90. Amazon.co.uk is $179.95. But the Shop on TV special price, of course, is $99.99. To give it its full title there. We've missed off our 99p, but I can verbalise it for you at $99.99, plus of course your delivery as well. 651541 to order now on the website shopontv.co.uk. We're also looking at and bringing you first time to our live show a brand new launch of the patio brush. Perfect timing for scrubbing the patios and the deckings that are maybe outdoors, that are maybe in need of a bit of a spruce and a clean to look good, but also be as safe as possible, because you don't want any slippage or any sort of that greenery where you're slipping on of course your decking outside. So this is available now for you to get if you're already a proud owner of the Optimus 3 mop. It's 141605 to order now. It's a great price as well, considering the mop head itself. I mean, if you have a look at it here, we'll just tip it forward. You'll see all this during the show, but you know, it's not just a clip and fix, but there's proper electronics inside that mop. There's a proper working mechanism and a heating element that makes sure the water is creating a steam from 130 then down to 100 degrees when it hits the actual surface. So really, really wonderful manufacturing and designing in that. And it's 141605 to order now, and it's $49.99 instead of $79.99 when you see that price drop today that you're getting this morning in the early hours, of course, live on shopontv.co.uk. Please do shop ahead on the website. On the website, you'll find at shopontv.co.uk plenty of different things and a full marketplace as well, and we'll see those extra mop heads too. Now don't forget, you do get 2 mop heads with your triangular shape and your rectangular shape, but you get the mop microfiber cloths with them too. Oh, and that extra cartridge, we'll explain about that in just a second, but that does come with your mop also. And speaking of also, we've got one of our most popular and versatile fans, the F230, in stock and ready to go for you at the brilliant price point of $159.99. Have you been feeling the heat? Yeah, it's been a hot one, hasn't it? So it could only get hotter. So, you know, get ahead of the curve. Make sure that you're there. We're one of the hottest teams around. Bev, who's going to be showing you the steam mop. Charlie, floor managing. Gemma, our producer. Alan, director. We're one of the hottest teams in town. We're just... You know, we just feel it. We mentioned Charlie. Don't worry, Alan. Don't worry. Making sure everyone's mentioned it. He's like, sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was my wife's fault. 395606. Never blame your wife. Order now on your F230. This is going to be circulating the coolest of air, and it gets a beautiful air current due to the deep dish of the actual blades inside it. It also operates at 3 different levels if you want, 121, 85 and 49 centimetres. I was just struggling to remember all those. So 3 different heights for you. It's a brilliant fan, Swiss designed and Swiss manufactured from Bonaco. Item number 395606 to order it now. Get ahead of the curve with people wanting one of the finest fans money can buy. It's a seriously good piece of equipment. 55.65 on 3 payments if you're doing it on PayPal, pay in 3. That includes your postage, delivery charge there. UK P&P is already on your screen. If you're buying this in one single price of $159.99. We're going to show you the amazing Optimus mop. It's the Optimus 3. It's an incredible piece of kit at $199.99 normally, but today, this morning, you've got it for $99.99 here on ShopOnTV. We're live. The time has just gone 1:09 in the morning. We're live with you until 3 o'clock this morning. Please do stick with us for as long as it takes to see the mop in action and see how amazing it is. We've also got a little video to show you just in the meantime, but we'll be back live in the studio to show you this mop in action. But this is the sort of thing it can achieve. So first of all, you fill up your filling cup. The easy fill cup then you use to refill the canister or the actual the main part of the mop. You then put on your mop head, either the triangular or the rectangular part, and then you're heating that steam with the mop up to 130 degrees, and then when it hits the surface that you're cleaning, it of course is 100 degrees, and the area you're cleaning dries so quickly, and those microfiber cloths, they grab more dirt that you could even imagine existed on the surface that you're cleaning. But even once it's grabbed all that dirt, it keeps on grabbing and cleaning, and then the triangular mop, of course, getting into all those hard to reach corners, as well as the rectangular mop then that can help you, you do your regular cleaning. And when you're done, you throw it in the washing machine. Seriously, it's that easy. Usually 60 degrees will do it, but we'll find out from Bev on what she would recommend. But there's the triangular mop head going into all the corners, gliding around a multitude of different surfaces, whether it's in the kitchen with tiles, whether it's a regular one of those floors, one of those linoleum or Cardine style floors, maybe a spillage, an accident needs to be quickly cleaned up, maybe a pet's had an accident, you know, it's a puppy's in training maybe, or potentially with children, babies and toddlers. You never know what you're going to find, you know, but no, out comes the amazing Optimus 3. You could almost be there like, don't worry, we should have called Optimus 3 to fix the problem, but here you come flying in with your mop and just give it that swooping action and clean and sterilise at the same time. $99.99 is just an unbelievable good opportunity, and we're here live in the studio with Bev Hare to show us live what this mop can achieve. Bev, it's so nice to see you.
It's so nice to be here. Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, we're so lucky to be back. Very good morning to you. So lucky to be back with the amazing Optimus 3.
It's fantastic.
Because you don't put your name and your time to something that ain't worth it.
I don't. No, I do test an awful lot of products, and you know, I only bring to air the ones that I would choose to have in my home. Yeah. I really do. I just think we're getting so fed up of spending a lot of money and not achieving an awful lot, where now you've got a fantastic price on a fantastic mop.
Yeah, I mean, the Optimus 3 is good any day of the week, but to have it back at $99.99,
yes,
we're lucky.
We are very lucky, because now I've been promising you for a week or two for this new head that was coming out, the one for the decking and the patio, which is now here. But obviously we're also in the process of producing another head for polishing. So it's moving on all the time. But I'm going to go back to the old-fashioned method, because I want people, you know, to understand that how many times we buy these products, these mops and things like this, and we think we're doing a good job. So we've run the hot water, we've spent time doing that, we've got a chemical inside there which we've spent money on. We start to clean the floor and take that bit of dirt off. We put that back into the water to rinse, and then all we're doing is transferring that dirt into another part of the floor. We're not taking it away, we're just moving that dirt around because the water has now started to cool down, so it's becoming less effective. Having a chemical on there, unfortunately, what happens is it leaves a sticky residue behind. So consequently, if you're sticking to it when you walk on it, so is dirt. But when you get the steam mop out, heat up time 30 seconds and you're good to go. Also, you're working at such a temperature that you are killing not only the bacteria that's down there, but viruses as well, which is very important. So we've got it switched on, 20 seconds heat up time, and away we go. So we're sanitizing that part of the floor right through. Every tiny bit I'm covering, that is and has been sanitized. But notice it's not over wet. Yeah. Because the steam is super dry heated steam, so it's evaporating away.
You can feel it, yeah, it's dry.
And it's virtually drying, yeah, and that will take seconds to dry. But more importantly, that is sanitized. I don't have to polish that, because I'm not leaving that sticky residue behind to leave all those marks. So
satisfying though, Bev.
Yes.
It's like you've literally, because when you were there with the mop, it was like backwards, forwards, forwards, wasting your time with dirty water.
Yes.
But then there you are, just gliding across.
Yep.
And cleaning and sanitising at the same time, effortlessly, and it's dry.
And it's virtually dry, and that's what. And the thing is, you could not get that water hot enough and to stay hot enough a purpose to do any really decent cleaning with it, because as I say, as soon as it cools down, comes less effective.
You know, your microfiber cloth on the bottom of that has grabbed the dirt.
Yes.
And I know from experience with my mops and my microfiber cloths, my loose cloths that I use for like the hand cleaning, I know that once they've grabbed a lot of dirt, they still keep on going. That's the whole point of the microfiber. It just it doesn't get dirty as such and then stops cleaning. It just keeps on lifting and more dirt.
What it does, it creates a static charge between the steam and the dirt. The microfiber grabs hold of the dirt. Now each one of the fibres is finer than a human hair, and there are fantastic ones. Yeah, it's clean and it's dry.
We dried in seconds, didn't
it? And that's what I'm saying. And it's sanitised. Now I'm going to let that other part dry, because we're going to see how the soap remains on that part. Now you can move from surface to surface. You don't have to do anything about it. Now if you've got really stubborn stains, what I suggest you do, let the steam do the work for you. Just hold that over that stain just for a few seconds. It starts to break the dirt down.
It's a really muddy footprint.
Yep, and then
Santa's been. He's left behind. We all want him to come along and deliver the goodies. But
I thought that was Jake, because there were three.
Oh, maybe Jake.
Yeah.
Three-legged. Police are on the hunt for a three-legged.
So as I say, just hold that steam, because that will start to dissolve that dirt. But also you're helping to clean the grouting at the same time.
Yeah, because you're getting in there.
Because you're forcing that steam.
But you're getting the grooves, aren't you?
Absolutely, you're forcing that steam.
It's making absolutely easy work of it.
But it does. But I like the fact is how manoeuvrable this head is. So
it's lightweight, isn't it, as well?
2 kilos. 2 kilos. But the beauty of it is, doesn't matter if you're left or right-handed, because you can swivel it into what direction you want to be. You know, and a lot of people do struggle. They've probably got dexterity problems, you know, and it's hard work for them.
Have a choice there for it.
Yes, you can. I mean, the deal is absolutely fantastic.
Oh, yeah, phenomenal. I mean, it's not going to hang around at this. Honestly, we've been on the show, haven't we?
Yes.
We know what the $99.99 price point mark does. When that hits our screens at $99.99, we know how busy the lines get and the website gets, especially when you know what you could be paying elsewhere for this amazing piece. Double patented in the handle, patented in the heads as well. This is what other people are paying for a similar, the exact same mop. Advanced Homewares, $199.98, On Buy $179.90, Amazon $179.95, and then the Shop on TV special price of $99.99. It is 99p on the end of that, we promise. But those prices are correct as of the date and time you can see on the screen. It's an incredibly good mop and an incredibly good price at $99.99. That's why when we've got this deal, because we haven't always got this deal on live.
No.
It's not always sat there and ready to go. It's only something we can do every now and then. And seriously, when it is on at that price, we're always busy.
Absolutely. Now, I'm going to tell you what makes this unique. When you buy a steam mop, usually you've got a water tank at the top. That's where the heating element is. You fill it with water, switch it on, heats the water, travels down the pipe and hits the floor. It may be 100 degrees up there because it's had to produce the steam. But once it's travelled down the pipe, it's then getting cooler. And so therefore it's becoming less effective. And also, if you notice with some steam mops that you've had in the past, probably they've wet the floor through. That's because the steam's reverting back to water. This is what makes this unique. It was 18 years in the making, because what they've done is they have put the boiler in the head of the steam mop. So therefore,
rather than it heating the water here, the element is actually all the way down here.
All the way down there, absolutely. So it's virtually on point of contact.
Right.
So it's keeping that temperature hotter. So that means you can kill a wider spectrum of germs and bacteria and viruses, okay? Now, the other thing that kills steam mops, unfortunately...
I like the way you sort of declare war on like, you know, dirt and germs. You're like, and the other way you kill them.
Get them.
And it kills.
And this is what happens with steam mops.
You want to know it's clean
You
and
do.
sanitised.
Well, that's why you've brought it for in the first place. The fact is that it's limescale. It builds up and it gets stuck into the mops, and unfortunately it stops working. So what they developed was a system that actually you put the water into the tank, which is here, but it's taken up through this part of the handle and has to go through this cartridge, which is your filter. This will filter out all of the impurities in the water. That way it takes it down to the pipe, into the boiler, and heats it then.
Okay.
So therefore you've got pure water going into that boiler.
Yeah, so this is really important.
Yes.
And for me, when I first saw the Optimus 3, was a nice light bulb moment of relief, knowing that what do you put in it? Just tap water, just water. You don't have to buy a special kind or pre-boil or pre-treat or distill.
No.
You're just putting in tap water, because the mop will do the rest.
Absolutely.
By the time it gets down to the expensive bit and the element down here, you know it's clean.
Yeah. Absolutely. And that, after all, is why you're buying a steam mop, is because you want to sanitize that surface. But, you know, it has so many uses, because you can remove this part of the handle and put the head on the short bit at the top, which then allows you to do your worktops, your kitchen cupboards. Absolutely fantastic for your cooker hoods, because it dissolves grease on contact. Shower enclosures, shower doors, wall tiles, anything you can use your mop with. So the
shorter construction, just giving it a bit more manageable, so you're not fighting with it.
No.
If you are doing curtains or mattresses, it's more of a handheld, shorter, tighter in with you, and therefore more angled, and you can
more and easier to use. And the thing is, you fill this at any time. You don't have to wait for it to depressurize, and it weighs just 2 kilos, the whole lot, including with the water that's in it.
I mean, you'd expect it to be this good, wouldn't you, though, after 18 years of working towards and tweaking and making sure.
Absolutely.
You would expect something to be top-notch quality.
Well, of course.
That's why people pay $199.99 for it, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is, as well, what they wanted you to do is to change the heads as you've had your mop a long time, let's say, and new ideas come out. They're going to make the head to suit your needs, basically. So they're at the moment making a polishing head, which then you'll be able to buy in the future, put that on the bottom of this, and you can turn it into a floor polisher. We've just brought out the patio and the decking cleaner.
Yeah, brand new.
So therefore you can turn it into a unit to be able to clean that.
Yeah.
So, and your patio furniture. So it's increasing all the time.
A modular system with
Yes.
with more bits and bobs that you can add and purchase in the future.
Absolutely.
In fact, if you just tuned in, you're familiar with the Optimus 3, you know you've got one already. Yeah, as Bev says, we're launching today, this morning, for the first time ever, the patio and decking brush head that you can pop along and find on the website, so shopontv.co.uk. We'll show it live in the studio at some point, but for you now, if you are shopping for it now, we'll switch the details for you so that you can find it on the website as well. So the main mop is 651541, but you'll find the decking and patio brush head down on the bottom of the screen, so just underneath that you'll see in the You May Like box. And just while we were doing that, Bev, I'd like to say you're working really hard, which you are, but you're not really,
But I'm not.
The mop's doing it.
Absolutely.
It's like it has some polished and shine, so multiple different surfaces.
Multiple different surfaces. You can actually use this on a sealed wooden floor, because not all mops you can. Because of how the temperature is produced and how the superheated steam, you are not over wetting that floor, so you can use it on your sealed wooden floors. Now, I've always said a tip: if you want to polish your floor, if you get some beeswax from the supermarket, pop some of the beeswax on the base of the mop head, like so, and then steam your wooden floors with that beeswax on. You will actually polish that floor, and you'll also send a nice fragrance around your home.
You'll be able to smell it, won't you, at the same time?
Yeah.
Isn't that a lovely idea? But so we've already seen the Optimus 3 doing so much, but you know, so quickly at the same time, with the two different heads that you're getting automatically when you buy it as well. Whether it's the triangular mop head, you've got the rectangular version as well, which also comes with the microfiber cloths. What you'll do is just quickly switch them over, and it's a very, very easy system.
I'm going to show you that in a little while when I do that. But the thing is, with this, you're getting a carpet glider as well, so now you can deodorize.
Do you want me to?
Yes, please, deodorize and refresh the carpets. So therefore, there's all the floor surfaces you have, you can use it on.
And the carpet glider is obviously on there already, because it's just, it just clicks on.
Just clicks on.
Lets you sort of float over, and you've already got that in the bundle.
But also think about doing your mattresses. That's the most important thing in the home, to be honest, because we can't put the mattress inside the washing machine, but what we can do is literally take the washing machine to the mattress, and you are going to sanitize, deodorize. Let's face it, the bed bugs that's around at the moment, if they can survive 130 degrees, they deserve to be joining you. But anyway, what you do is you put water in there, 30 seconds later, you're ready to go. And literally just let this glide over the surface, let it penetrate into the fibres of the carpet, because what it's going to do is force that dirt and dust and pollen, because pollen comes in through the window and settles.
Pets and hay fever and things.
Absolutely. And you're going to get rid of that because the steam is going to neutralise it. Now, this carpet is left at the backstage and people walk over it while we're not here, okay? So if I just turn that round.
Oh, see, look at that.
That's the dirt it's released.
The mess and the dirt and the dust and the grime that's just getting in there, and that's literally just with people treading over it backstage.
Absolutely,
That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
How reassuring though, the fact that for $99.99 on offer, admittedly, because normally it's $199.99. For $99.99 plus delivery, you can get yourself this amazing Optimus 3 mop, and you can be doing everything you've already seen it doing, but deodorising and cleaning your carpets. You pay a pretty penny for somebody to come and clean your carpets for you. And what they're using, I don't know what they're using, chemicals.
It's going to be a chemical, isn't it?
You know, so you're going around with dry steam, as it were.
Yes, absolutely.
Because it's so hot, that's it, it's gone
Yeah,
after it's done its
absolutely. It just evaporates away. Where your mattresses are concerned, it takes about half an hour for it to completely dry. But do you know it takes 7 steps to walk off what you stepped in from outside? So if you've been down the high street, let's say you've gone down to into the public toilet, you come home and you don't always take your shoes off and you walk across your carpet, it's taken 7 of your steps to wipe off what you've stepped
right
in.
the way into the house. By step number 7, you've taken it all the way
Absolutely, yes. But the thing is, you can then get your steam mop. You could do it on a daily basis if you want to, especially if you've got pets.
It's just a good point, because you're not going to wear out, if you're going over with a vacuum cleaner, that's rubbing and brushing your carpet. You wear your carpet out before you can say jack. But knowing that you've got your steam mop gliding over,
exactly,
and you're not paying more for the carpet glider attachment.
No, it's
that's
all
coming in with your bundle for $99.99 plus delivery as well. It's an amazing piece of kit. Get hold of it. Get it while it's on offer as well at $99.99. You've got this handle patented. The actual mop head itself is patented as well, because your heating element's in there. It looks great. Sorry to come across as really shallow, but it does. It looks really great. If you're basing it just on looks, which we do a lot, Bev. We base a lot on looks.
We're so shallow.
We're not. We've got a lot going for us. But look at that. The cartridge as well, doing your cleaning of the hard water. It's got it all going on with your 5-meter flex as well, so you don't need to keep unplugging it and replugging it in. It's got so many features that are going to be so beneficial to you in terms of cleaning and sanitizing at home. Go for it. Make sure it's in your shopping basket and check it out while we've got it here on a live show at this price. 651541. We can see what it's doing when it's working. You'll see the kind of the action. So you put your water in. Once your water's in that handle at the top, it's popping in there. It's going through the filter. And then once it's through the filter, it's heading down the pole of your amazing Optimus 3. And then once it's hitting the heating element, that's where the magic happens. But here, just regular tap water going in, regular tap water, and then it goes through. Now with that X-ray vision, we can see through and inside. It's going through that anti-calcium filter. That is the freshest, cleanest water possible as it goes down the pole and into the heating element. And when it's in the heating element, it's heating up at 130 degrees, which means by the time it then hits the surface, it's dropped to 100 degrees. It hasn't dropped to 70 or 60, it's dropped to 100 degrees from the full 130 that it was at when it was in the heating element. You're cleaning and sanitizing, you're doing so much with that. And we're here live in the studio with possibly the latest attachment that you could be adding to your order. It's definitely the latest release here for this particular mop, and it is the decking and patio brush. And you've been teasing this for a while, Bev. But
we have, yes, it has. Finally hit, and I've been so glad with this because probably 8 months ago, something like that, I decided that I was going to paint our patio because, you know, it's seen better days. It's quite a few years old. And I thought, oh, I'll freshen it up and paint it, which we did. Well, I can't use a pressure washer on it now because I did try last year, and what happened was it started to fetch the paint off.
Got it.
So I thought, how am I going to get rid of all the black bits that come and the grime and all that? I mean, it's a light beige colour, so you can imagine.
Oh, it's going to show up.
It's going to show up quite a thing. When they said they were bringing out this patio thing, I thought, wow, thank goodness for that. Now, it comes with. This is the whole head, right? Okay. So,
literally,
it's very thank you. It's very robust. So that's your round mop. Thank you.
That's right.
You also
get the whole head, by the way, which has the heating element in it. So you get everything from here downwards.
You do. You also get 2 mop heads because if you want to use it on the floor, you can use it as a floor one. If you want to lift it up and use it on for your patio furniture, you can, and you just want to clean, you can use it with that. These are all washable. Or it comes with the patio brush. So you're all good to go. And the thing is, honestly and truthfully, it's so easy because we don't always want to use chemicals.
No.
You know, you go and buy expensive chemicals for the patio. You have to start and do sections at a time. It's all cost effective. You've got the best, in my opinion, one of the best steam mops on the market. Why not utilise steam to clean?
So ready to go?
Yeah, ready to go.
20 seconds?
20
seconds.
to 30 seconds. And literally let that steam loosen the dirt, and then you can do two ways. You can either just let the rain wash it away, or you can get the hose pipe and just give it a rinse afterwards to rinse it away. Or you can even put the cloth on and use the cloth to wash it away. And that way you've used no chemicals, you're not leaving any sticky residue behind. The steam is killing the bacteria that creates all that green algae because it's working at a high enough temperature.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah. And just look.
The colour, the golden nature of that wood decking is actually now glowing.
It is.
Really glowing, so
And
I can imagine.
It just seems to stay cleaner for a little bit longer because you're not using that chemicals.
Yeah.
You know, you've not got a pressure washer that's probably fetching, you know, the joints out, pushing out. You know, how many of us have had to go around and, you know, fill a few holes in where it's pushed the joints out?
You can be quite direct with this as well. You can just get in there and you can give it a bit more welly for those more stubborn bits because you've got really tough brushes on the end of that.
Absolutely.
So you know you've got the power of steam doing it as well, like breaking everything down, softening it down. That's why it's actually quite an easy job.
It is, Now also you can use it on your gloss paints.
Okay.
Not emulsion, not on the wall because it will actually fetch the emulsion off. But you can use it on gloss paints. I've got a white wrought iron chair. Yeah. So I paint that with one of the, you know, the hard, like hammerite, that sort of thing. Yeah. They brought that absolutely beautiful. It really did. Because it's got all like fancy bits.
Get into all the into the grooves and the angles of
absolutely,
But also, you know, wooden, as you've already said, Bev. But you know, garden furniture, whatever it's made from, you know, I'm sure the rattan, the heavy-duty plastic garden furniture, wooden, like if you've got like a pub or garden style bench, you know, to go over that's going to clean that up something good, isn't it?
That's a very good. What about if you own a pub and you want to sanitise the tables as well as clean?
Do it when the season hits. I mean, you might want to do it once a week, but actually, you know, once every month or once every season, just clean it all up. If they've been outside stacked up for a few months, and then the drinkers and the revellers are going to be outdoors again, maybe, and it starts to get warmer again now. You know, do it. I mean, get everything freshened up, ready for the new season.
Exactly. What fantastic going on. And the thing is, all you're using is tap water. You're not having to buy all those chemicals, which are quite expensive. And what's happening is they're going into the water table eventually, aren't they? Because you're just going to wash them away. With this, it's effective, as you can see.
Yeah, that is golden glowing, that decking now. This brush is brand new as well, first time on our live show, so brand new. I can imagine it's going to be extremely busy right the way through till 3 o'clock for this, not just now, but right the way through the entire show. Have a look at the website for this extra attachment for its first launch on a live show, and you'll see everything on our show too. The whole Optimus 3 system on the big bundle. You'll see the extra triangular pads, you'll see the extra rectangular pads, you've got the anti-calcium cartridge, and there, 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth one along, just to the left of the Barnacle fan, you'll see that round brush head. That's your brand new decking brush head, launching this morning for the first ever time. Here, launching right now for the first ever time on ShopOnTV for our late night live show. Oh, also the marketplace on shopontv.co.uk. When you go onto the website, you'll see so many different items there. For health and beauty, you'll see for the garden, for the home, and you'll see jewellery maybe as well. But just clicking on health and beauty first of all, have a look at how much variety there is on that marketplace. So many, hundreds hundreds and hundreds of items, hair products, vitamins, you know, all those different bits and bobs, and makeup and perfume are on the marketplace. So a huge amount of variety, loads of opportunities for shopping beyond just our live show every single night between midnight and 3 a.m. here on ITV1 and STV. So much going on there on the marketplace that you'll be able to find. Go for it. Absolutely go for the deal while it's here, while it's live with us, while Bev is giving us the live powerful demonstrations, and more to the point, while we can bring you the live drop in price from $199.99 down to $99.99. You are getting so much, and this is why other people are paying $199.99 or slightly less if they shop around. They might pick it up for $179.90 maybe if they're lucky. We showed you the price comparisons just earlier on this morning. But this is the bundle that you are getting. It's not just the, I mean, imagine if it was. This is double patented. So imagine if it was just the mop. But you're not just getting the mop itself. It's coming to you with your anti-calcium cartridge. You're getting the tool to switch it around. In fact, we'll show you a list of everything. It's all here visually, but we'll show you the list right now. You've got your water tank built into the handle there, the main bulk of the mop itself. The anti-calc cartridge system, that's for your calcium hard water. Mains cord holder, that's 5 meters long with your cable with your 3-pin plug. Also the connector tube itself is the main pole or rod that gives you the length to your amazing mop here. You can remove that if you want to make it less wieldy so that you can use it on the curtains. The triangular mop head, the rectangular mop head, and with the rectangular one comes the carpet glider that just snaps on and off really easily, and then the water filler bottle makes it really convenient to fill up from the tap, so you're not having to hold the mop under the tap, and you're getting the 2 replacement mop pads as well, which means in total you're getting 4 of the actual microfiber pads, 2 of the triangular, 2 of the rectangular, as well as both mop heads. It is a seriously well-designed piece of kit. And when you think about how lucky we are to be able to own something like this, you realise you've got the patented handle, you've got the patented element in the actual heating element in the bottom part of the mop, so double patented with your rectangular head that works with the carpet glider, the 2 microfiber cloths that come with it, so whip one off, pop it in the wash 60 degrees on a normal wash in your washing machine, and then you put on the actual clean cloth, or use both of them so that you're not pushing loads of dirt around, but both will do your job for you, and both of the triangular mop heads will be working. And once all 4 of them are dirty and full of dirt, then chuck them in the wash. Job done. But with these mop heads, there's actual proper electronics and fixings inside there and loads going on. So the fact that you can pick that up this morning on the live show for $99.99 with the other mop head, with the actual mop itself and everything else that's included with it, it is the time to get it into your basket and get it checked out. And if it's already in your basket, now's the time to check it out, because you've seen it in action, you've seen what it can do, you've already had a light bulb moment of the first thing that you may be going to use it on. And if not, what are you going to use it on? Is it going to be you fighting back against that pet, the dog that leaves messy footprints going across the kitchen? Is it you fighting back against the children or the grandchildren that just don't have any regard and just go in and out from the garden and in and out from the front and their shoes and socks and whatnot, but when they've left, when they've gone back to mum and dad, maybe then you can glide over with the carpet sanitizer and get the place clean again? Is it you going to be reimagining and refreshing your mattresses maybe? Well, here it is for you, 651541 to order now. It's your Optimus 3 steam cleaning system in the full bundle for $99.99 plus your delivery. And your delivery cost there, check the website for your full terms and conditions at $6.95, but build that in. You have your PayPal Pay in 3 and you'll be splitting the cost into 3 payments if you're going for this on PayPal of $35.65, and that includes your delivery cost already. 651541. The fact that you can still, in this day and age, pick up such an amazingly made and patented mop system for $99.99 is amazing, absolutely amazing. And the PayPal Pay in 3, if you need it or would choose to spread the cost over 3 months, it's there for you. If you'd rather feel like you bought it, you paid for it, go for it all in one go, that's all good. 03333 241 241 to order on the phone if you want to talk to somebody, or on the website shopontv.co.uk right now. Get on there right now, find it before everybody else gets hold of it, and make sure that it's in your basket and safely checked out before we move on from the live deal. But we're not always here live with this amazing mop system. But while we are live with it, while we've got it available, and with the extra decking brush, you can get it as well. So also on the show is the amazing Swiss designed and Swiss manufactured Bonaco F230 fan. But it's not just a fan, it's a whole cooling or even heating system. If you want to be channeling hot air or warmer air, no, I don't need any help with that, but channeling hot air around a house working in tandem with a log burner or a fire in the main room, you can channel that hot air. But channeling the cool air is what we want to do at this time of year, and it's the perfect time while we've got it in stock to get hold of this fan. It's rotatable by 270 degrees with the single pole construction. It's allowing maximum air intake into the actual fan, and because it's a deep dish design like this, the angle of the blade is such that it cuts through the air and grabs as much air as possible, and then combines with this molded grille at the front of the fan. If I tilt it this way, you'll see that molded grille is chopping that air even more to give you that cooling system, and it creates an air shower because you can angle it from the corner of a room, allowing that cool air to come up, be forced up by the cooling system. So you've got this jet stream of cool air, and then that just tumbles down, creating a whole shower of cool air with this incredible fan. And I feel bad calling it a fan because it's not, it's so much more than that. It's a cooling system for cooling down an entire room, and it looks, you can't deny, it looks really stylish at the same time. Just a little bit futuristic, yeah. It looks incredible. From Bonaco, Swiss designed, Swiss manufactured, it is an absolute stylish addition to any home. And of course, it's got 4 different settings. That was only on number 1. That's now on number 2, number 3. And it's not getting much louder, is it? On the microphone. It's not drowning me out. Can you hear it at all even? Yeah, that's on power level 4. 3, 2, 1, and then off completely. There you are. How wonderful is that? It's just there doing its job, cooling the whole room, and it looks fantastic. At the moment, it's at 121 centimeters. That's the 121 centimeter height. This unclips, and you can have it lower at 85 centimeters if you want, and it unclips here as well, and you can have it at 49 centimeters if you want. So the whole cooling unit can be down here, 49 centimeters, 85 or 121. And inside this tube, because the power is coming in at the bottom, inside this tube, it's not just hollow, but there are electrics and connectors in every single piece of that. So you just press the little release button and take it off, and then put it higher or lower. It looks great, it does the job, and don't you deserve not just a fan, but a whole cooling system for potentially, you know, an entire floor of the house? Does your loft room get really, really hot? If you're lucky enough to have a loft conversion, they're brilliant, but don't they half get hot in the summertime? So you can angle this from the bottom of the stairs and create this jet of cool air going up towards that loft room and cool down an entire floor of the house. Maybe it's that main room where you all live and gather. Maybe in an open plan, you get, you know, no matter how many windows you open, it just gets stifling on a really hot day where there's just no movement. You've got the front window open, you've got the back doors open, but the air is still just really stagnant. But here, this way, you can create, it's not just one of those fans for, you know, 20, 30, 40 or 50 pounds that will be a fan and kind of chop through the air every now and then. This will absolutely whip up a bit of a storm and give you that cooling jet stream of air and a shower of air and give you an entire cooling experience for the whole room. There's a reason why it's so popular. when we've got the space and time for it, we hand pick it to show it on the show as the F230 as being the most versatile fan. Because if you look at our website, shopontv.co.uk, you will see that the Bonaco has brothers and sisters and other cousins in the whole range. But we've chosen this one because it is the most versatile fan and the most sort of ticking the most boxes in terms of what you get for the price point and due to its popularity as well. So as a hand-picked one single item for our live show, it's at £159.99. Plus, of course, your delivery just beneath that, or built into the cost, you've got your delivery covered already on your PayPal Pay in 3. £55.65 it is on month 1, £55.65 month 2, £55.65 month 3. This is, would you not agree, the perfect time to get not just a fan, but an entire cooling system for your home, maybe for a whole floor of the home. At 395606 to order now from the great name of Bonaco via our website or shopontv.co.uk. If it's in your basket, get it in there, get it safely checked out as soon as you can. So if you are thinking as a new customer, new viewer, you know, how to order, it's a really, really simple process. Pop along to the website, it should be self-explanatory, but you can take a look at this and plenty more that we've got on the show.
There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with ShopOnTV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, shopontv.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with ShopOnTV.
Yeah,
Ooh, we live.
I was just looking down thinking, oh, what a mess.
I was
How
just
are we going to
thinking.
deal with this, Bev? But luckily, thank goodness, we're here live in the studio with Bev and the incredible deal that we've got on the Optimus 3 mop. One of our best-selling mop steam cleaning systems that we have on ShopOnTV. It is such a popular item. It covers so many bases here, and it looks great as well, Bev, doesn't it?
It does, yeah, it's very stylish. Yes, it's double patented, it's very stylish, very lightweight. Without the water, it's 1.9 kilos. Yeah, I mean, it is so light.
Finger. I've seen you walking around with it sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, because you know, I don't want anything that's hard.
Don't mess.
No, don't mess. I'm going to mess with this now, cause
yeah. But you know.
Yeah.
Bev, you don't want hard work, do you? You want, especially when you're faced with a whole house full of cleaning.
Absolutely. I mean, I've got majority of hard floors in my house now, and I've got 2 cats. Quite elderly cats, and you know, there's always something that I need to sort of make sure is clean. I mean, one of them, she just likes to throw things up, you know, bless her, and having a mop and bucket would be an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, you'd be there filling it up in the bath.
Yeah, absolutely.
With the easy fill system, you got you've got the easy fill system without taking your mop to the tap or anything. But yeah, show us the alternative then, Bev. This is what we do. Yeah, this is what we do. So we've gone to the tap, we've run the water, we've waited for it to get hot, we stick it into there, and then we probably put bleach because we think it's going to do a good job. But the trouble is, if you have pets, they absorb bleach through the pads of their paws. So that's not good. Small children crawling around, everything that they pick up goes into the mouth. So we start probably in the bottom half of the floor and we wipe it and think, oh, I've taken all that dirt off. Well, you've only taken that dirt off if that was out of the packet for the first time. If it's a mop that you've used before, then unfortunately that dirt's still on there. So you're transferring the dirt from there, you're putting it back into the bowl, and then literally you're going to spread it further round the room, because that's what you're doing. You're not removing anything, you're just moving it from one side to the other.
For a start, the water isn't hot enough to be able to do the work that your mop will do, because as it cools down, it's not killing as much of the germs and the bacteria. It might move it around but not kill it.
So even when it's coming hot out of the tap, you know,
Absolutely.
it might be hot water, but within moments, and with it being in your bucket and on the mop on the floor, within minutes, it's just going to be cold water that you're going to be working with.
Absolutely.
Whereas you got the power of steam in your hand here, Bev.
Exactly.
The power of steam.
So instead of carrying that around the room, because you'd probably have to fill that 2 or 3 times at least, what you do, you grab your steam mop, you put water in there, switch it on there, 25 seconds later, it's ready to go. Now, if you notice, there's 3 settings. There's turbo, normal, normal?
Normal.
What
I don't know what that is.
It's a new setting, not as normal setting.
Could be a name.
Oh, do you know, yesterday I was speaking on and I said I was in the war instead of in the winter.
In the winter, during the winter,
Winter. I was in the war, I don't know. Anyway,
There you are.
so we've got turbo, normal and eco, okay? So all you do is just press and hold and it changes. Eco mode is if you just want to refresh anywhere, no particular stubborn stains.
Okay.
You just want to
You're
give
not
it.
too worried about your
Yeah.
99.9% of bacteria. and
Oh no,
viruses,
it will
but-
still
will
do
it
that.
still?
Oh yes, it
Wow,
doesn't
even on
reduce the
eco?
temperature. It just reduces the force of the steam down.
Wow.
Okay, so yes, it will still do everything it should do.
Knowing, isn't it?
Yes.
Gosh, it's powerful.
So that if you just want to give it a quick spruce up. Normal is for 99% of the place. Your turbo one is what you would use for carpets because you need to get into the fibres,
Right.
to your mattresses,
Pressure.
your curtains, that sort of thing. Or if you've just got a really stubborn stains that you want to do it quicker.
Are you saying mostly you'd leave it on the middle setting?
Yeah, most normal.
Okay.
And when you switch it on and off, it always goes back to normal.
Oh, that's the
okay.
default.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, when you use mops in the past, they've probably overwet the floor and you're swimming in it basically, okay?
That.
And because you've overwet the floor, that means you're limited as to what floors you can use it on. Now, I've just done one pass over there,
Yeah.
and that one pass is more sanitised than whatever the whole of that floor put together.
It's grabbed it, it's gathered the dirt, it's
Yes.
it's killed the germs on contact.
Absolutely,
You know,
that's what you're doing it for.
99.9%. Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
You've got your steam killing the germs on contact.
Yes.
Any physical dirt and debris has been gathered and
It's
grabbed
picked up
by
onto the cloth, yeah.
Fibre cloth. So
Yeah.
that is sparkling clean, shiny clean,
Yep.
piano black. That's like a grand piano that I think, you know.
But also, it's drying in front of our eyes.
It is, isn't it? I can
Yeah.
see that. I can see that. And I don't like to get down too often because I can't get back up again very easily.
Well, no, that's why I'm letting you do it, because if I get down.
Thank you, Bev. Thank you. But literally, watching a floor dry was never this much fun ever, right? But look at that. There's bits that are about to dry in the next few seconds here and here, but that, apart from my fingerprints that I'm leaving behind, that is a dry, clean, dry,
Sanitised floor. Yep, that's what's most important. Now, if you observe the 3-second rule, let's put it this way. As I say, one of my old cats, she tends to be sick, but it's clear liquid. There's nothing in it.
okay.
Well, if I don't know she's been sick, I get home
Yeah.
and you have the 3-second rule.
Yeah.
You don't know what it's been dropped in, but when you've gone round with your floor mat,
But
it's
you
just
know,
peace of mind.
You took the words out of my mouth. I was
Oh,
going to
there
say
you
peace
go.
of mind, and it's
Yeah.
good to know, isn't it? It's that good to know that you're in charge. Your own space is clean
Yes.
and sanitised and healthy at the same time.
Absolutely.
Regardless of your floor type, we are so busy. It might be the early hours of the morning, just before 2 a.m., but never underestimate how many people are watching on ITV1 and STV making a purchase when a deal is this hot to get. $99.99 instead of $199.99, and when you shop around you'll see, and use PayPal to slice in your price to pay over 3 months, $35.65. That includes your postage as well. You've got that on PayPal Pay in 3, but 651541 to join the masses of people that have the Optimus 3 mop already in their armoury at home fighting against dirt, grime and germs and unsightly and unseemly droppages and spillages, knowing that every single corner, and I'm using the word corner deliberately because we've got the triangular mop head here, so that's getting in and under the corners of your worktops in your kitchen.
Look how easy that is to get into that corner.
That was one pass to get there.
Yes, I mean, it just makes life so easy. And then you can go down that nice straight edge right underneath where the kitchen worktops are.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how satisfying is that?
Oh, 11.
Just
11.
gliding.
It just takes the effort out of cleaning. Now, many years ago when I first got married, my cleaning day was Wednesday. It was my day off.
Is this during the war?
During the war, yes, during the war.
During the war?
During the war.
She's not old enough. It's just a running joke.
Not quite. Yeah. But I used to spend all my day off just cleaning.
Yeah.
You know, and you would. Doing a method like that, everything got done, you know, vacuuming everything.
Yeah.
Now, 25 seconds it's heated up time. In the morning, just as I'm sort of going to get in the shower, I think, well, I'll just run the steam mop round.
You might as well, yeah. Just because you've got that speed and convenience.
Absolutely. And come the weekend, you've got more time for yourself because you've kept on top of it, you know, and that's,
like stack up. Especially if, like Bev, you've got hard floors.
Yeah.
Hard floors throughout. And you know, you can literally glide around the ground floor.
Takes
you know your whole house is
about 20 minutes to do the whole of my...
Oh, crumbs, is that my fault?
Yes,
sorry
all right. 20 minutes to
2
do the whole of the house. And I might tell you, I do the shower doors while I'm in the bathroom as well, because you can lift it up.
You can get with the shower gels and soaps and hard water. The screens on the showers can get quite mucky.
Yep. Yeah. And it won't drip because the boiler is at the head, so therefore it's producing that steam. It's keeping that temperature constant, which is important. Yeah. So you can do your tiles with it. Cooker hoods, that's another place that you can use.
So you could be on a sealed wood floor here with this demonstration now?
Absolutely, because you're not overwetting the floor, so you can use it on a sealed wooden floor. And I just love the manoeuvrability of this mop.
Just spinning around 360.
Yeah, it's just spinning. But if you've got 2 heads it comes with. Now the oblong one you can use, as I'm using it now, for the hard floors, exactly the same. Or you can put the carpet glider onto it and use it for all your soft furnishing. 3-piece suite.
Yes, yeah.
Mattresses, the bed head.
It's worth going over these things every now and then, depending on usage, depending on who you've got, you know, children, grandchildren as well. But, you know, if they've been running around and, you know, getting hot and sweaty and muddy and everything else, they're just lazing around the sofa, to freshen up a 3-piece suite. Who's this? This is Kathy, who's messaging in. A very good morning to you, Kathy. Kathy says she's got a high shine kitchen floor that shows every streak imaginable. Will it work on that?
Morning, Kathy. Yes, it will, because the chemical you're using on your doors now, that's what's smearing. Okay,
on the floor, she's got
high shine floor. That is what is smearing. It's the chemical residue that's been left behind. When you use your steam, you won't have that residue left behind.
Because it just goes.
Because it goes. But if you've been using that on your floor for quite some time, it might take 2 goes to make sure it's completely gone. But you know, it just depends on how...
You're getting rid of the residue of things you've used prior.
Absolutely. And it will shine those floors. Well, it really is. Granite, it's fantastic on. Marble, it's absolutely brilliant on. I mean, the surfaces, they're just sparklingly clean.
So if you are doing a surface, take out the pole. Take out the pole.
Just take the pole off.
And then it's less unwieldy and you're just going around. Curtains.
Yeah, curtains.
Cooker hood.
Yep, cooker hood.
Look at
tiles. Yeah, I mean, you know, okay,
Gosh,
this time of year, while it's warm outside, you could even do your windows if you wanted to. If you're going to do them in cold weather, like with all steam, obviously, I'd warm the window up because you're putting hot steam
Don't wanna
onto
shock
that.
it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't want to shock it. But yes, honestly, it's they cause
thank you
more
for that.
problems.
Yeah, it's
by
nice to
using
hear from
them.
you.
Yes,
If you've got
it's
any
lovely.
questions or anything like that, email in, let us know, and we'll ask Bev the
Yeah,
questions.
I will
Kathy,
try and
thank
help.
you. A really good morning to you. It's really nice to hear
Yes.
from you.
Yeah, good morning.
Because on the one hand, it's extremely busy and we can see purchases going through, but it's just lovely to know that when a question comes through, and we've had another question from Leona. So Leona, thank you as well. Leona says she has a shower in the bathroom that's extremely hard to clean. Would it work on a rough, sandy surface? Okay. So yeah, are you talking about the like a rough, like an anti-slip? So
You
you've
mean
got
like
the rough-
a stone, that sort of thing? That sort.
Be, mustn't it?
Yes.
Like pebble dash, but not quite as painful as that. If you're
Right.
walking on it, like you'll be able to feel the grain of it.
Yes, you would
'Cause
do.
if you're walking, you don't want to.
No,
you know, one
not
of
at all. I know what you
So
say.
it's got enough grip to it.
Right. With that, with your cloth, put it the cloth that it comes with on the bottom. Now, normally you glide backwards and forwards like this. You will do it in smaller segments, because obviously you've got the cloth on and you've got the harder surface. But like you saw earlier on, where I just let the steam stay over an area at a time for a few seconds, do that. Let the steam
So
do the
up,
work
down,
for you.
up, down,
Yes.
down, up,
Yeah.
yeah,
Just let
yeah.
the
So
steam
just-
do the work for you. Don't,
Rather
you know, try and scrub and make it hard work for yourself, because the steam will break it down. It will also force out, if you've got your grouting joints or anything like that, it forces the dirt out through those as well. Quarry tiles, another thing, that's very good.
Would that be too abrasive, do you think?
No, not at all. You could
This
try
is
the patio head
The
on
new
that.
head, the patio.
Because to be quite honest, if you're going to use it, good point, if you're going to use it on your patios and that kind of thing, then I would suggest that you try that, because the bristles aren't
So they get to a rougher surface.
Yes.
But they're soft. They're not. They're hard, but not too
Absolutely,
hard.
no, they're not too.
Yeah.
But that'll follow the undulation of the shape of the of your floor or tiles.
Okay, well that is, I've sort of gone off, I've gone rogue because we were just talking about the rough surface in the
Yes,
bathroom.
absolutely.
And I just thought, well, would this help? And I was prepared for you to say possibly not, Bev, but no, you do, you
Yeah.
think this would be suitable.
Yes,
We'll see
I
it
do.
in action in due course, but £79.99 normally, but that is down for you to £49.99 this morning as a special first time on telly on the live show. I'll just leave that there, please don't fall over. But that's the decking and patio cleaner, but it's obviously a round head.
Yes.
With the microfiber cloth.
Yes.
So you could use it anywhere, but
Yes.
it comes with the brush that's specifically
Yeah,
for.
you can use it for
decking
floor cleaning. It comes with 2 pads as well. But it's you'll be finding more places to, you know, oh, I'll try that. Oh, pet beds, it's absolutely brilliant for things like that.
But for Leona, for your rough
Oh, for
surface,
Leona, yeah.
yeah.
For
Yeah, but I mean, of course, you don't have to go for that, Leona. You go
No.
for the main mop and
Yeah.
do what Bev said.
Yeah, you can. It's entirely left
yeah,
to you.
yeah.
That's just going to make life a little bit more easier for you.
Cool.
Right.
So,
Let's
main
talk
mop.
about carpets. Back to the main mop. So now we put the rectangular one on, which comes with a carpet glider. Now, when you use steam on a carpet, what it does, it swells the fibres over and it opens the pores, if you like, of the carpet, and it forces the dirt from the base of the carpet up to the surface. As you're gliding over the surface, you're literally wiping it away. But what it does do is it neutralizes bacteria that creates the odor in the first place. So if you've got pets, or if you've got someone who smokes in the house, or you like cooking, you know, fish and things like that can leave odors behind, this will neutralize the odor. It's not like some things on the market where you spray around the room and it sort of masks that odour.
Right.
This will kill the odour at source. So you'll never have that dog smell. You'll never have the nicotine smell, and it neutralises cooking smells as well. But don't just confine it to the carpet. Do your 3-piece suite, always colour test an area first, and also think about doing your curtains, because they hold on to the pollen that we bring in from outside. And you've got the windows open at the moment. the pollen will come through.
Coming in from the outside, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And then look at that. Is that still, I can't believe, Bev, that you're still finding dirt. It truly is going down into the fibres like you said.
It does,
You're still finding more in there as we're going.
And also you'll find that the people say, oh, it's changing the colour of the carpet. It's bringing that colour back. It's not bringing the colour back, but what it's doing, it's making the fibres stand back up again, like when you first brought it, and therefore it looks like the colour's been brought back.
But you're bringing back the actual carpet that you purchased when you were in the shop, the one that you saw, as opposed to the flat.
Could you just pass me the shorter version of it, please,
what's it
Matt?
Yeah, go on. Yeah.
Good hiding. If you don't, there's that.
There you go. What am I doing then? Just passing this?
Yeah, just to that.
The back?
Because thank you very much.
Right.
If you wouldn't mind just holding that bit of it.
Yeah, sure.
What I would suggest you do is you unscrew this piece here. Very easy to do. Just turn it round. Slide the gold pole out. Pop whichever head you want. I would pop the one for the carpet because it's got the glider on, and then I'd go and do the mattress.
Okay.
Because that way you'll help to get rid of your dead skin cells that's in there. As I say, dust mites,
sweat
and all the rest of it. Because as I say, you can't go and put your mattress inside the washing machine.
No, you can't. Yeah.
You know, and if there's some of these are 25 years, you know, they're going to want to be freshened and clean.
Right.
Also, do the pillows. You'll get longer out of your pillows if you steam and neutralise that.
Well, similar with the carpet, you're rejuvenating, you know, with whatever filling you've got in your pillow.
Absolutely.
You're giving it a bit of life. You're just putting the steam through it.
Yes, and do reducing it.
Bringing back the lift and the loft, I guess.
And also pet beds. Do your pet beds. It'll help to remove the hair. You can use it.
Exactly the static you were talking about.
Yes, it helps to stick it to.
Static charge.
Yeah. Also, because we've got the highest explosion of bed bugs at the moment, and the hotels are really suffering, I do my suitcases when I come back. Because I put it inside the suitcase and I literally give it a blast of steam.
Because they get quite, I don't know whether it's just because where we store ours, but they've got quite a musty smell to them.
Use your steam.
Yeah, of course.
It will neutralise the steam.
It's a good idea, because when you get back from like a little break away, you know, like a week in the caravan or something, you might come back, and I always just unpack as soon as I can. Like, get a wash on. I'm a bit of a geek like that. I get a wash on as soon as I can after I've been away.
Yes.
You know, get a quick white or dark wash on, and then but I leave the suitcase unzipped, like open, allowing it to air, thinking that's going to help.
Put your steam mop inside.
You know, it's there in the way in the kitchen. It's not a very big house, but to steam it up and
absolutely, to do that. If you've got a guest house, think of how you could keep your mattresses refreshed, the pillows refreshed, you know, and also help to keep, you know, all the nasties that we don't like.
Well, the 99.9% of those, you know, I notice you've softened your language a bit now, Bev. You're like, also, you know, rather kill those bugs, kill. You're like, you know, it's just, and it helps against the 99. But yeah, can I put this down now?
Yes, thank you. Thank you. We'll let you.
It's an absolute pleasure. Am I allowed to just place it
there? You
put
it wherever you like.
Okay. All right. A lot of people are going for the extra pads as well, which is good to know, because that means that you've got a load of ideas buzzing around thinking, right, I want that steam mop, but I know what I'm going to be doing. I know I'm going to need those extra pads because of the number of jobs it's going to hit for me. So if you are looking for extra rectangular pads or triangular pads, you'll find them on the website, shopontv.co.uk, and you're loving it. It's such a relief to know, because you never know with something brand new. You know that you've been looking forward to it, Bev, and you know you can see what it's going to be useful for, and we don't have a huge amount of these, so they are going fast, but it's hit a chord with us. You're loving the decking and patio brush, because it's a circular. You could use it for everything you've shown us already.
Yes,
but because it comes with the brush, it's perfect.
It's for the patio. Patio. I mean, how would we normally? Oops.
Oh, hang on, I'll do that.
Thank you. We're falling to bits. Just talk among yourselves a minute while we.
Just put that there. There you go. Don't worry, Bev. If you just just leave me to it, and then I'm to blame.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's going again.
Oh, hang on. Hold on, Bev. Hold on to something. Cut to commercials. Here we go.
Just talk among yourselves.
I know why. I know why it's doing it.
Why don't you look at the VT?
Because you've got the cables. There you go.
Oh, look at that. That's brilliant.
It might not stay. Are you all right, Ben?
Yeah,
It didn't catch you,
thanks.
did it? All right, then. Well, there you go.
There you go. We'll come back to the patio.
We've got a video ready just in case. Just in case. But we should put it in anyway because it's important. Here's how to order. Please do pop along to the website, shopontv.co.uk.
There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with Shop on TV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, shopontv.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with Shop on TV.
Well, there it is, just looking at our amazing patio and decking brush, and it's here for you for the first ever time on live Shop on TV this morning. 2:12 it is at the moment, 2:12 in the morning. You wouldn't think it, we're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed here, Bev, but we're going to see this in action. But first of all, here is how the really popular Optimus mop actually works. The whole science behind it is the fact that it's so easy to fill using the easy fill system. You don't need to hold your mop underneath the tap or anything like that. You get the bottle with the easy fill system, fill the bottle from the tap, there you go, and then you take that bottle over to your Optimus mop, the Optimus 3, and then refill it like so. And then with that water tank full, you then choose which mop head you're going to use. In this case, it's the triangular mop head that's going to get into all of your corners in the kitchen, into all of the hard to reach areas as well. It's a 360-degree rotation, so you can just get in there and spin around without having to change your angle. And then over your hardwood floors, sealed wood, of course, with your normal lino floors or your plastic style, the hard-wearing plastic that you can get with your flooring tiles these days. With your high shine floors, it's getting in there with all of the corners for you, and all of the stubborn stains, just stay on them for a bit and then work in with your microfiber cloth. The more stubborn the stain is, the longer you want to hover over it, but the steam will break it down, because guess what? You're dealing with the power of steam here, heated up in the element in the head of the mop to 130. Look at all that mess. 130 degrees C for your hot water, creating the steam. And then when your mop head is dirty, or the microfiber cloth is dirty, you then pop it into the normal washing machine cycle in the normal washing machine at home. Shorten it down by taking the pole out, the cool looking chrome gold pole, and then make it shorter if you want it in a more handheld way, over a cooker hood to dissolve all the grease and grime, because of course you're dealing with steam. And then with the longer pole back on, you can go under longer furniture maybe as well. All the way there, whether you're going onto curtains or household furniture maybe, or garden furniture, refreshing a mattress potentially, whatever you're doing, the Optimus 3 will be there. 651 541 to order now. $35.65 on 3 payments, including your delivery on PayPal Pay in 3. But look at that, easy work on the doormat. And the 2 triangular mops, the 2 rectangular mops, and also the carpet glider is there for you in the bundle for $99.99. It's just a superb deal, a ridiculously good deal. But here, the F230 fan from Bonaco is another one of our most popular products, as being the most versatile fan that we bring you. 121 centimetres, but you can remove the sections of it to bring it down to 85 centimetres high, and then down even further to 49 centimetres for ground level cooling. But this is a genius piece of kit, which is why we're dedicating part of our live show to it this morning for you, because it is such a popular choice amongst those that don't just want another fan. Yeah, there's no point in just buying yet another example of what you've already experienced, or like a desk or even a freestanding fan, because this is so much more than that. Look here, rotating 270 degrees if you so wish to make sure the angle of the cool air gets where you want it to get to. But because of that, look at how deep the actual fan itself is. The reason for that is because you want a massive wide surface area underneath and at the sides for drawing the air in. But then from about here up to the top is the space for the actual blade with the fan. Single screw fitting, making it really easy to put together and maintain at the same time. But because of that depth of the fan, you've got the maximum angle possible for the actual blade that is chopping through the air, whipping up a virtual storm to give you a cool jet stream of air. Until you felt what's coming out of this fan here, and I always feel bad calling it a fan next to it because it's so much more, but it's not aircon, but it honestly feels like that. It feels so cold and fresh, the air that's coming in. So perfect for drawing fresh air in from outside, perfect for circulating the cool air in the house and creating what's known as an air shower when you have it in the corner of a room, and perfect for circulating warmer air if you want during the colder months. You know, if you've got the heating on or a fire or a log burner in one part of the house and you want to circulate that warm air, this is going to do that for you because it literally gathers that air up and shoots it out and creates this amazing storm and shower of cool, or if you want, warm air. But at this time of year, before the rush begins, before the people are scrabbling to buy those last few fans, that, you know, I've owned a couple of fans over the years that whir away, make an awful noise, and a couple of heaters that I bought over the years. But here, this is one of those, you only need the one to cool down an entire floor potentially of the house. Angled up towards a loft room or down towards maybe a basement room to get the air moving. It is the perfect piece of equipment. It's 395060, sorry, the zeros and the six go the other way around. 395606. It's $159.99 right now this morning, live on ShopOnTV. You'll find it on the website, along with a whole marketplace of goodies. Not just this fan, not just the great name of Bonaco, but Swiss manufactured and Swiss designed. It is yours. ShopOnTV.co.uk. If we click on watches on the marketplace, you'll see a whole host of different designs here for you. And this is what the marketplace is all about. So not just a rundown of some of our items that you'll see on live shows on ShopOnTV, but also an entire wider selection with your marketplace. If you need a last minute gift, it's the perfect place to go. And of course, you've got the trust that you're with us here on ShopOnTV. Even some books are on here too. So lots to choose from and lots to see. On there. Wait for those pictures to load, I'm sure, when our broadband kicks in. Okay then. Right then, so we are here live in the studio with Bev. Bev is always putting her name and her face to the best of goodies to keep the home clean and sanitized. And we've got the brand new patio brush head here, Bev, haven't we? That's been so popular. I'm so pleased. It's been a real hit with everybody this morning live on.
Do steam or anything with patio brush. I think it's a fantastic concept.
I'm not sure I've seen it either.
No,
actually, yeah.
no, not at all. So the thing is, you probably spend quite a bit of money on chemicals to clean your patio, or you go and buy that expensive pressure washer and clean your patio and use quite a bit of water and a lot of sort of elbow grease, really, don't you? I've recently painted my patio and I can't pressure wash them now because it would just fetch the paint off. Of course, stupidly, I painted it a light beige colour. So The
So
rain, everything just shows up on top of it. So of course, I'd got the headache of thinking, how am I going to clean the patio without taking the paint off, or getting rid of all the mortar that seems to be in between the joints, that's getting old now, and it just lifts it up. So when they said they got this patio brush, I thought, right, I'm getting this home and I'm going to have a good try with this. I was so impressed because the steam's doing the work for you. You're using Mother Nature. There's no chemical involved, and literally you are just cleaning the patio. It will also, because
Already looks good.
it does, doesn't it? And because it's working at the temperature of over 100 degrees, it's 120 degrees, then consequently what happens, it helps to kill the bacteria that creates the mold spores and those black marks that you seem to get. Well, I do.
Understood, yeah.
Yeah, and it was just so easy to do. But not only can I then turn round and I've got a sun lounger, a white, well, it was white originally, it's grey now, I think, I've had it that long. But I clean the sun lounger by using the steam.
That's effortless as
It
well.
was.
The shiny plastic surface of it.
It was.
You know, with
the
those
table.
bristles are going to really, they're going to. Of course, you've got the power of the steam breaking down the dirt.
Absolutely, yeah. That's the thing, the steam, the power of that steam is loosening that dirt, but what you're doing is you're just agitating it by using the brush. Now, you can also use this as a floor mop. It comes with 2 pads, so they're washable. So if you want to, you can, you know, just do the flat surfaces.
So everything you've seen Bev already do this morning, with the rectangular mop head and the triangular mop head, you're getting basically, if you're adding this to your order, you're getting a third mop head that's a different size.
Yes.
But also a nice, what am I saying, floor area. It's a nice surface area.
It is a nice.
Good coverage.
Absolutely.
As well as the brush.
But look at the quality of that brush.
I mean, that is a good, that's well made.
It is well made. I mean, the bristles are exceptionally good. The patio table, I used it for that as well. I cleaned the patio table with it. The chairs are refreshed. I'm going to try the bottom of the fencing panels actually and use that this weekend coming, and I'll let you know how it is.
Very versatile. So not just patios, not just for decking, but you know, anything. So a rougher surface that you want to give it a little bit of a clean and spruce to. So an email earlier from Leona talking about her the base of her shower that was like a rough stony surface, you know, indoors. So anything that needs a little bit of a scrub, anything with grooves or anything with a grip to it or a surface to it, these brushes can get in there. So really it's an extra attachment that gives your Optimus 3 a little bit more of a I can do that vibe, So we've got the triangular and the rectangular heads that come with it, included for $99.99. But then here, reduced down to $49.99 is the extra round head. Now the round head comes with 2 of your microfiber cloths, so it's really an extra head for you for different results and different reasons. It might be just greater coverage on your kitchen floor that you're using it for as an extra opportunity. But coming with the brush gives you that extra viability of using it then on a rougher surface. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, it's just an ingenious, simple way. And if you think to yourself is it going to be powerful enough? I always say, if it can move a train, it can move a stain.
I love it. I love it. If it can move a train, it can move a stain. Do it. But get hold of the Optimus 3. The only way that you can test that theory and put it into practice is by getting on the phone and ordering on 03333241241, or right now getting onto ShopOnTV.co.uk and ordering straight away, along with the multitude of other people that are ordering this morning, but also those people that have seen this mop before on previous shows when we're lucky enough to occasionally have it on live and at $99.99. Get it while it's available at that price. It really is it's a corking deal. It really is, because you've got the everything included with it: the rectangular heads, the triangular heads, each with the microfiber cloth, and then if you want to add the round decking and patio head to your order for $49.99, you can do. Here's the main deal, but you're saving so much on the main deal, down from the normal $199.99. add in that extra patio and decking cleaning brush for $49.99. And with any purchase that you're making, make sure that you're checking out, definitely. But if you want to pay for it on PayPal, you can PayPal pay in 3 if you choose, by slicing your price that you're paying in 3. For example, including your delivery, you'll pay a third of $99.99 with that. We'll show you now with PayPal pay in 3. It's $35.65. That's the first one of 3 payments. But that includes the delivery cost already for you. 651541 to get one of our best-selling, most popular mop and cleaning systems on ShopOnTV. Check this out, but we shall see you in just a second live in the studio with even more. But this shows you the whole mop system in action now. So you've got the bottle, you can fill that up at the tap, so you don't need to dangle your mop underneath the tap. Fill up that water reservoir and then choose which mop head you're going to use. In this case, we've got the triangular mop head with the microfiber cloth, and that is going to be gliding into and cleaning and sanitizing every single little corner of your room, if you've got hardwood floors throughout your house or kitchen, if that's going to be the main place that you're cleaning. Stubborn stains, hover over them, allow the steam to break it down and really get to work, but mostly just glide over and just enjoy, because the thing is, in terms of sanitation, your steam is killing 99.9% of the bacteria and viruses, and then the microfiber cloth is kind of just doing the literal cleanup afterwards, isn't it? Because once it's clean, once it's sanitized and it is broken down the dirt and killed the germs, the microfiber cloth just grabs any dirt or mud or mess left behind and then gathers it up into all of the microfiber parts of the cloth. And there you go, there's the proof that it's nice and clean. Tear it off, stick it in the washing machine, and Bob's your uncle. It's that easy. Usually it's 60 degrees if you want to get it properly clean, but try it at 40, you know, it'll be fine. But most people think that steam mop is just for the floors. You might never have thought of using it on upholstery, decking, carpet, worktops, cooker hoods, but the thing is, you can. Using the triangular head, it gets into the corners. Using the rectangular head, it covers a nice big surface area still, but acts as a regular mop over that cooker hood, gliding and breaking down all the cooking oils and greases that you're getting. Chasing the pets around, notice. You can clean up after them. The rattan-style furniture you can be cleaning as well. The plastic garden furniture, the wooden garden furniture, the sealed wood floors as well. It's doing it. And think about the different areas of the house that you're going to tackle first. Is this going to be mostly used in the bathroom? Is it for you going to be your handy tool for keeping the kitchen clean? Is it going to be the weapon that you use against the pets and the dogs and the cats that are maybe dragging the mud in from the outdoors? Is it going to be the latest, newest toy that you're going to be there knowing that you're sanitizing and cleaning at the same time, and knowing that you've got a nice clean house or flat or room that you're living in? You know that those 4 walls are yours, and you've maybe glided over the carpet and given it a lift, and you've got nice deep down into the pile of the carpet, got the dirt up and out, risen and grabbed on by the microfiber cloths and taken away. Whether it's the carpets, whether it's the shower screen, whether it's the kitchen that's going to get it, you know, you're using the power of steam, so no harsh chemicals necessarily, but just pure tap water. You don't even have to buy the special distilled or treated water or anything, because all you're doing is putting tap water into the main body of your steam mop up here. It's then traveling around, going through the anti-calcium cartridge. It comes with one of those, but if you want to add another one to your order, you can do. There's the anti-calcium cartridge. But once it's gone through there, it's only the freshest of water that it can create that goes down through the pole of the steam mop, down into the bottom of the mop. And the bottom of the mop, the head of the mop, is where the actual power is being created, because the heating element is in here, in this bit. So when the as clean and clear as it possibly can be, once it's gone through the anti-calcium cartridge, comes down into here, and here is where it's heated up to over 100 degrees C, 120 degrees C, which means by the time it hits the floor or the surface you're cleaning, it's at 100 degree steam. which then means it's going to then dry and evaporate off as quickly as you would think and imagine, and leave those floors and surfaces clean and sanitized and sparkling. And would you like to add the rectangular head to your order today? Well, you don't need to, because it's already included in the bundle. Normally $199.99 for this. But how many different cleaning products have you got for different areas of your house? How much is it costing us? But here, that rectangular head is already included. It's already coming with the carpet glider, which snaps on to glide over your carpet pile, and it comes with 2 of the rectangular microfiber cloths as well. Washable microfiber cloths, so you can wash and reuse those over and over. It's not like you may want to buy more, so you've got more choice, or a new, depending on how often you use it, a new one, but you don't need to throw those away and then buy more. They're not disposable, they're reusable. So nothing extra, you don't need anything extra necessarily. Having said that, you've got your decking brush and patio brush if you want to, or if you know that you're going to use it, you can add that to your order if you want. But you don't need to. I don't want to make you spend more than you need to, because this is all you really need in terms of that base requirement to get things clean and sanitized. With your triangular, rectangular heads, 2 of each of these microfiber cloths, and then the carpet glider, as well as the other tools that you're going to use with it. But think about those areas with the stubborn mess, the textured areas, maybe the grainier lino that you've got in the kitchen or the bathroom, the grooves and corners that you need to get into. Showers and toilet areas and kitchens are potentially never going to be cleaner and crisper and shinier than when you get your Optimus 3 mop at home. The result of 18 years, and double patented as well, with your patented handle technology and your patented heating element technology as well. 18 years worth of design and then manufacture to bring it. That's the box that it comes to you in as well. It's a really cool looking box. But yeah, once you've got it home, unpack it, get it working for you, because it will do the hard work. But yeah, for $99.99, you've got a super duper bundle, and amazing. We know how busy it is out there this morning, so congratulations if you've already made that purchase and got it. If you've not yet got it, you can find it on the website, ShopOnTV.co.uk, item number 144605. Do it right now. Find it on the web, get it in your shopping basket, and check out once you've got everything else that you want. But it's all on there. You'll go on to ShopOnTV.co.uk, and everything in our show today, including the mop itself, all of the extra pads, the decking head that's brand new this morning, the replacement anti-calcium cartridge, and then the F230 Bonaco Swiss-made and Swiss-designed fan also. So all the products that are on our live show this morning, they're on shopontv.co.uk and available for you to purchase. Very, very, very busy out there this morning. Congratulations if you've got the amazing Optimus 3, and thanks to Bev for showcasing it so far. But Bev, what else do you want to show us with this mop and what it can do for you?
I think I'm going to go back to basics, just start from the beginning. When you get your steam mop home, you're going to get 2 boxes. The first box is going to have your steam parts into it, and you're going to get a second head in another box, okay? And then they're going to come in one big box. Now, when you get home, fill the water tank just there with normal tap water. You don't have to worry about buying any special water. Put that up, switch it on. 25 seconds later, you're good to go. Okay, so you're ready to clean. Don't worry if you have hard water area, because this will filter out the impurities before it gets into the tank down at the bottom. The tank, as Matt has said, is down at the bottom, because that way it's keeping that temperature at optimum temperature level. Because when you use one of these, unfortunately, it's not hot enough. And even if you boiled the kettle, it would still start and go cooler, and then it becomes less effective. But also you're using a chemical. Now, we spend on average £350 to £400 a year on chemicals, okay? That's an average house. And you probably think, well, I don't, but if you...
Add it all up and
yeah, absolutely.
Like your kitchen and everything.
Yeah. But if you use some, like glass cleaner, is actually dearer than litre of diesel. Because you don't get a litre of glass cleaner.
You don't, do you get like 250 mil or whatever
Yeah.
it might be, or 500 mil?
Yep, so it's dearer than diesel, and we all moan about that, don't
So if
we?
you think what you paid for your glass cleaner, double it in price to get what it is per litre, then you
Yeah.
realise, oh my goodness.
Yep. So therefore, you're throwing money, really, literally, down the sink, because once you rinse your cloth, that's where your dirt will go. All I've done with that is put a chemical in it, and we've cleaned it, which has produced a lot of the soap suds. So now I would have to go and get some kitchen roll and start and dry those soap suds up, because otherwise they're going to start and dry
And then you've
smear.
got bubbly circles all on there.
Yes,
It's horrible.
absolutely. Or if you're someone who uses bleach, if you've got pets, they absorb that through the pads of their paws. Children, everything that falls on the floor under a certain age, they just pick it up and it goes straight in the mouth, doesn't it? Yeah. So you don't want that. So we've spent all that hard work of going backwards and forwards and filling that bowl, and really all we've done is just spread that dirt around. Or we go and fetch this. As I say, heat up time 25 seconds and you're ready to go.
5 metre cord, so it could be
5 metre
a
cord.
while away and
Yep.
you're still reaching the corners.
Absolutely. Also with this, okay, I'm going to put it onto medium. Also with this, it's sanitising every area because it's maintaining that temperature. So whether I go in that direction or whether I go in that direction, it will still sanitise every inch of that floor surface I've cleaned with a mop.
It's getting in there, isn't it?
Absolutely. Also, you can see it's starting to dry virtually straight away because it's evaporating now. It's sanitised, it's done its job, it's killed 99.9% of the germs and viruses, which is very important. And then, as I say, as it will dry, you don't have to go back and polish it. You don't have to dry it. It will do it all for you. Now, you could wander around the house just pushing this mop, cleaning all your floor surfaces.
You don't need to go around after it,
No.
polish or anything, because
No.
you just leave them behind a clean.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I would probably have to fill the mop bucket 3 times, and it still would be nowhere near effective. Then I'm going to go on to another floor surface. Haven't got to go and change the chemical that was in the box because one of it's for wood, another one's for ceramic, and then you can't use it on certain floors. I can use this on all floor surfaces, sealed wood included, okay? So now someone's walked in with mud on their feet. Now I can just go backwards and forwards over that surface till the steam breaks it down.
So you've literally eliminated their lack of respect, just like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah? They've come in, disrespected your kitchen floor.
Exactly.
Without any buy or leave.
No.
And you just come in and gone, look, there you go, invisible now.
Absolutely.
You might as well have not walked in it, but
now,
even so, don't do it again.
If it's really stubborn, just hold it there for a few seconds. What it does, it starts to break down dirt and grime. It dissolves grease on contact. It sanitizes and deodorizes. So if you're going around the kitchen bin where you've probably spilt chicken juices or something like that, then you are sanitizing that surface. Also, if you're puppy training or you've got cats or dogs that tend to have a wee occasionally, but they re-offend in that same area, is because they can smell it. If you neutralise the odour by using the steam, they won't know where to go back to re-offend. And also it makes your home a lot fresher.
I like how you're cutting down on re-offending rates.
Yes, as well as, everything
you won't
gets
do that again.
chopped. But sealed wooden floors, now not all mops you can use on that because it overwets them, and if it overwets them it gets between the joints, starts to lift the
you're
floor.
dealing with a natural substance here, lovely beautiful real wood, and you
Yes.
don't want to be
No.
but on a sealed wood floor, no problem.
No problem at all, because it's still sanitizing, it's still breaking down grease, but what it isn't doing, it's not overwetting the floor and doing the damage. You can also turn it in what direction you want it to be. So if you're left-handed or right-handed, it don't matter. It makes it easier for you to manoeuvre.
Yeah, lightweight. You told us earlier it's only 5 kilos or just under, slightly under 5 kilos.
No, 1.9.
Oh, it's 1.9, not 2.
1.9 kilos.
I'm getting muddled because it's 5 metre cord, isn't it?
Yes, 5 metre cord.
But then 2 kilos in terms of weight.
Less than 2 kilos. That's how
And
light.
there you are with your little finger, just like as if it's
literally.
nothing there.
Yeah, absolutely. And honestly and truthfully, it is so lightweight, but it's so powerful.
But that's going to help, isn't it, when you're gliding around? You know, the
it
lightness
just
of
slides.
it.
Yeah, it just slides.
Or if
now,
you're using it on your, as you've already explained with the mattresses and the curtains, you're not having to lift.
you've not got that weight that you're having to lift up. But the thing is also very good for your shower door enclosures. You know, your tiles, your wall tiles, you can use it.
So the grouting and the sort of...
The grouting,
all the...
everything. Now, if you want to polish your wooden floor, get some beeswax from the supermarket, put a little bit of beeswax on the bottom of the cloth, then steam it onto your sealed wooden floor.
Lovely idea.
And that way it will help to polish it, also help to nourish it, but also sends a lovely fragrance around your home.
It's so good with a triple, you know, you're cleaning and sanitising it and then nourishing and looking after a lovely flooring or, you know, it's a natural substance, you're looking after it then.
It's all Mother Nature.
Homely smell as well.
Yes, because when you've cleaned with steam, it doesn't smell of apples, oranges or lemons or pine. It just smells fresh. It really does. But if you want to put a fragrance down on there, you can't beat beeswax.
So a very, very easy way of doing it. So just apply it to the actual mop head itself on the microfiber cloth.
Yeah.
And then that's then going to dissipate it around the house for you.
Absolutely.
So you've seen a nice sort of high shine floor. You've seen the different styles of tiles. You've seen the hardwood or sealed wood floors. You know, loads of different variety that we're actually covering here with this amazing Optimus 3 mop. The result of, is it 18?
18 years of it for technology.
Yeah.
Because obviously they knew the fact is that most killers of steam mops is the limescale build-up.
Right.
So they had to develop something that actually filtered the water through before it got anywhere near the boiler. So it takes out the impurities through the filter here. Filters are replaceable. Also, it comes with a filter, so you're good to go. You can then make sure that nothing of the impurities gets into the boiler because it's filtered out. The boiler's down at the bottom, so it's got less area to have to heat up before it hits the floor.
So it's heating it where it's being used.
Exactly. That's exactly what's happened.
So yeah, as Bev says, your heating element is in here, right down where you're actually using it at the business end.
Yeah. So therefore it keeps that temperature constant and for longer. That's patented.
Yeah.
So therefore no one else will have that technology.
Yeah.
So now you can go on to, because we've not got a lot of room here, I've one already that I've taken on.
But it's not hard to do, is it?
No.
Swap over.
There's just a little, slide that back and then you just unscrew that and it pulls off. You saw that in the VT that we've shown you. This is your oblong one, so you're getting this one as well. This also comes with the carpet glider, so which just clips into place. All these cloths are washable. Just a little tip, don't put any fabric conditioner in when you wash them because that reduces the absorbency. But if you do, don't worry about it, just stick it back in the washer and wash it again. Also with this, those of us who can remember many, many years ago, the nappies that we used to have to put on, you know, with a big pin, right, okay. I have to say, I wish they'd got a genius way of putting those on.
Yeah.
This grips into place. I mean, that's the quality of this unit.
It's very clever.
It is
very clever the way that
extremely, yes. You see,
and by the way, you don't need to use that clip for the rectangular mop, do you?
No.
That's just the carpet glider.
Yep, no,
So that's
no.
yeah, that's the carpet glider that's clipped on.
Yep.
Yeah, being so lightweight, being 2 kilograms heavy, being 2 kilograms light, should we say, as opposed to 2 kilograms heavy, because it is so
that's
lightweight.
less than a bag of sugar then, because sugar's 2.2, isn't it?
Is that right?
I don't know, to be honest. 2.2
pound of
pounds.
sugar, is it?
Yeah.
But either way, 2.2 pounds is 1 kilo, according to Alan, our director.
Right.
He should know with the conversion rates and things.
Oh, well, there you go then.
He's got, he probably learned both of those at school. Imperial and metric.
I was imperial.
You and I are too young.
I don't know, I'm still imperial.
He's got the power. Oh, he's cut the cameras. No.
Yeah, you see, look, there you go.
Oh.
Just me.
You know what? I like that. That's my favourite shot of the night. It'd just be like a booming voice in the background. It's the Optimus 3. Who is that speaking? It's the voice from nowhere. Do you know what? For refreshing your mattresses, refreshing your sofa and your three-piece suite, you know when the children, the grandchildren are coming from the garden and they're a bit muddy
Sticky fingers.
And sweaty as well. And in the summer months, if you're sweating into a fabric sofa, you want to refresh it, you want to spruce it up a little bit and actually eliminate some of those odours, kill the bacteria. You're doing it with this, you're doing it with the Optimus 3. It's an absolute genius piece of kit. But with the carpet that you've been quietly doing there, Bev, what you were doing there was so quick and easy.
It is, it just refreshes. I mean, you could do this on a weekly basis if you wanted to. It's so simple. You don't go down the supermarket, hire one of those machines, and everybody else has hired it, so you've got all their dirt that's been going through it. And therefore, you come home, have to set it all up, where this, 25 seconds, it's good to go. You're deodorizing. You're also helping to remove the pollen that's in your carpet. And secondly, you are killing the bacteria that's down there. So really and truthfully, you can refresh your carpet as many times as you want to.
So who is your main offender? Is it the children, the grandchildren? Is it him, is it?
Yeah, it's husband, yeah.
Always. Is it the stuff he cooks?
Absolutely. No, it's the stuff he drops.
All right, just like drops. Does he do it deliberately? He's just walking on with some spaghetti bolognese and just go, there you go, Beth.
No. I mean, I don't know how they miss the mouth, but I mean, obviously, they do. No good sticking your tongue out at me either.
He's just behind camera one, by the way, Bev's other half. And he's your ride home, so you need to be careful.
Yes, but I can drive.
Yeah, oh, good. Oh, that's good. so you could leave him here, potentially. You just need to divert it somehow.
Yeah.
Do check out your basket on the amazing Optimus 3 mop system, because it is more than just a mop. It's a whole steam cleaning system. You've got the actual mop handle itself. You've got the anti-calcium cartridge. You've got the patented technology in the handle. The patented technology where the heating element is down in your rectangular mop head, and the triangular mop head that you're getting with it for $99.99 instead of what other people might be paying for it, which is $199.99. Trust me, it's out there for sale at the moment for $179-ish somewhere else. Do your research and have a little look around what the other online retailers are pushing it for. But this today, this morning, live this morning at nearly 10 to 3 is $99.99. We've also got the brand new patio and decking brush. If you're already the proud owner of an Optimus 3 mop system, you might be thinking, do you know what? This is just what I've been looking for. Or if you've just ordered one this evening and you want to add this into your order, it unlocks even more potential and power to your Optimus 3 cleaning system, because it is for outdoors, for decking areas, for patio areas, or for anything with a bit of texture. Even if it's an indoor job and you want to get into the texture and the lumps and bumps, the brushes, the heavy duty but still amazingly soft brushes will get to work on this circular head. Normally $79.99, but actually launching for the first time on our live show at just $49.99 this morning, or $18.31 on 3 payments if you're looking for it on PayPal Pay in 3. Call now 0333 241 241, or pop along to the website shopontv.co.uk to get involved and make sure that you've got one of our items, whatever it might be, on the show tonight in your shopping basket. So Bev, you've just detached the brushes.
Yeah.
Because it's done its job. I mean,
it's done its job, yeah.
A warm golden colour to the decking.
Absolutely, and we've not used a chemical. That is the most important. It's better for us, it's better for the environment. It's easier because you are working with steam, which is literally dissolving the grease and grime that's down there. Bird lime, it's absolutely fantastic, because I think they all come from the whole neighbourhood, sit on our area and do target practice. So, you know, this was absolutely brilliant.
Target practice? You should get a piece of paper with like a scoreboard on it.
Yeah, it would.
Well done, Jeff, you got a 50.
Yeah, don't you dare, Jeff.
Well,
More
Jeff,
like.
even if Jeff does do his business, then
It doesn't matter.
You're there breaking it all down. And
he brought it off
might be.
beautifully, it really did. And the thing is, it's also helping to kill the bacteria that creates, you know, the black spots that seem to come on, and the green algae and
Especially
that.
if you live in coastal areas or town centres, or
yeah.
where either you've got the pigeons or the seagulls to deal with.
Yeah.
So then
They'll use it for target practice.
So it's an ongoing. Some of these seagulls these days, they're bold as brass. They fly down, take your chips.
Do you know
fly
what?
off.
You know, once, right? My mum was very prim and proper, like all hair was always immaculate.
Like you.
No, you didn't know my mum. And we was at the seaside, right? And she just had her hair done, and this seagull came back and just dropped the biggest.
Oh no.
Just there on the top of her head.
Oh no.
So she went and she said, what was that? And I said, I think it was that bird, Mum. So she said, have you got any paper? Have you got a tissue?
Oh, no.
I says, oh no, he'll be miles away by now.
No, he's gone. He's done it. He's gone.
She says, I
So
don't
funny.
mean for the
That's
pigeon.
so funny. I mean, for me. Quick. Anyway, it's a sign of good luck, and it's only done it.
Oh, she had a lot of good luck after that.
Go for the Optimus 3. You never know what good luck will strike when you get your Optimus 3. But what it will do, definitely, is help clean and sanitise so many different areas and surfaces. Floors, whether it's carpet. I've got the giggles now, I need to be careful, because once I go, I go. You've got your decking brush as well, $79.99, but you can forget about that, because on the website, on ShopOnTV.co.uk, you'll see this decking and patio brush on the market today. You'll see it on for $49.99 on a very special price. And you'll also find our marketplace with lots and lots of goodies on there, and you'll find that on ShopOnTV.co.uk with the full marketplace and all of our products on today's show. But also this morning, as we approach 3 a.m, the end of our show, we've got a moment to show you our blue magic. If we look at home and garden, we've got air purifier, one of our favourite products, that is the air purifier. They're wonderful, that. We've got some really cool vacuums. We've got hand-picked items that we absolutely love. So if there's something you're looking for, don't be bedazzled by, you know, maybe a whole range of, okay, I want a vac, but I've got 58 to choose from. You know, we've trimmed it down to some of our favourite products so that you can find exactly what it is that you're looking for, and know that you've got best in class with what we've tested in terms of price points and value as well. So loads to find on the marketplace on the website on shopontv.co.uk. It's not just about our live shows, of course, but we are live. We are live from midnight until 3, depending on the start time, between those hours on ITV1 and STV almost every night of the year. So it's lovely to have your company if you're part of the growing group of people that know about us and are tuning in on a regular or semi-regular or every single night. So a very, very good morning to you, whether you're a brand new viewer or otherwise. This is the Optimus 3 mop steam cleaning system bundle, where it's not just a mop, it's a steam cleaning system, patented handle, patented heating element in the main business end of the mop steam cleaner, where you're getting the triangular and the rectangular mop heads, and 2 of the microfiber cloths that are washable and reusable, the anti-calcium hard water water filter there to make sure that you're getting only the cleanest of water possible through into your mop steam cleaning system, and only the most pure of water will hit the heating element. And you've also got the rectangular and carpet glider attachment that will come to you, and both of those attachments there work with the same steam cleaning system. So once you've mastered it and you know how you're using it and interchanging it, away you go. So you're getting everything there normally for $199.99, so just shy of £200. If you shop around a little bit, we found a couple of retailers online selling it for $179.90, I think, around about there. Maybe even look yourself, you might find it for a variety of different prices. You won't find it, we don't believe, anywhere near the $99.99 price point. So Get it while it's here, get it while it's available. Pop it in your shopping basket now. We've only got another 5 minutes left on the live show now. So now's the bit, in fact, less than 5. Alan, our director's really seriously counting it down. So he's halfway out the door. So get it before we switch off. But $99.99, way down. Get it while we force that price down for you, because we're not always here live with it every night. 651 541 to order now, while we can offer that bundle for you. And then definitely make sure that you check out of your basket, because it won't be yours until you do, and definitely seal the deal for you. But yeah, check this video out. This is how it works. You know, this is the science behind it. So here, the water goes in the top in the handle. You've got your anti-calcium cartridge there, cleaning and purifying the water as much as possible, so that only the cleanest and best quality of water, particularly in hard water areas, is going through the mop system, and then therefore hitting the heating element. So in it goes. Round it goes now on the X-ray shot, where we can see inside and see what's going on. Through that water filter anti-calcium system, the purest of water then jetting through the steam pipe, and then down to the heating element, where it's heating, boosh, there you go, it hits the floor. But it's being heated in the bottom of the mop. So here live with Bev in the studio for one of our final live demonstrations of the morning, the business end of that mop, that's what's doing the heating, isn't it, Bev?
Keeping that temperature constant while you're using it, because a lot of steam mops, by the time the water and the steam have left the top of the steam mop and gone down to the bottom, it's cooled down, that's reverting back to water, that's what's wetting your floors through basically. Now earlier on I did a stripe through. Just want you to have a look if we can, please, because that's dried just in those few seconds. And look at that. Now, would you want either side? I mean, where that's drying there, that's actually all the soap suds,
so it's
the shape of it.
behind all these dots of horrible grime from the dirty water from the mop.
And that's not sanitised, but this is. And that's what I say. It's so easy to do. It's lightweight. It's effective.
That's where you're spinning around as well, 360.
It's easy to do. It gets into the corners because of the shape of it. Does it down the side of your kickboard in the kitchen, where all those crumbs and stuff go, and you want to be able to sanitise. I mean, honestly.
There we go.
That is sanitised now. I don't mind if I drop my biscuit on that and observe the 3-second rule.
No, my son would be picking up the biscuit and eating it anyway, no matter what. But at least you know you've got that peace of mind.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it's starting to dry, it's evaporating away. It's done a far better job with a lot less effort.
Talk to me, Bev. What kind of biscuit is it?
Chocolate.
Chocolate biscuit. And what kind of chocolate is it?
Oh, milk chocolate.
Milk,
no, milk,
chocolate.
yeah. Oh, I'll tell you my other favourite, pistachio.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, pistachio's good. Nice ice cream. Yeah.
Yes,
Ice cream.
To be honest, I'm really, I've got a sweet.
Nutty ice cream? No, our director Alan's not convinced about the nutty ice cream. I don't know, it's kind of the best ice cream, that. The nutty ice cream. I like that. Yeah, nutty. That's how I like my shopping TV presenters, really.
Nutty, yeah. Well, they're all right then.
Don't take
they're
life
in
too
good
seriously.
company.
Yeah. Welcome.
Tick, we've done that one.
You don't have to be nutty to work here, but it does help. It's one of those bumper stickers, isn't it? Look, grab your amazing steam cleaning system. It's hot stuff, honestly, and I don't mean that in one respect, but it is 120 degrees C when it's heating up that steam, which means it's 100 degrees steam when it hits whatever surface you're cleaning and sanitising. We're not always here on the live show on ITV1 and STV with this hot deal, but we are now. So take advantage. We've got another 30 seconds or so on the show, so take advantage right now. I'm being corrected. It's actually 8 seconds left, so we better say good night. But Bev, thank you so much.
Good night. It's been a pleasure to be here.
Company. Don't forget
Good
to check the
night.
mop system. See you soon. Bye.